10 laps, right?
Yep, indeed.
Don't forget to press record.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck. I'll do my best not to have a repeat of last time. No shit.
What are you guys setting your fuel at?
41.
Full tank.
Just full. Yeah.
Yeah, I always do full on start and pits. It's just easier.
Right, here we go. Good luck, everyone.
Let's not crash in first corner.
We'll try.
We'll always try.
So welcome everyone to another Conelanders race. This weekend, both races, my audio got wrecked a little bit, so I'm going to be doing post commentary for as long as I have something to talk about anyway. So the race just started. I got off to a decent start ahead of Servatus and covered him off on the inside. And looks like everyone got through cleanly there, so decent start. And we're off. Servatus had me pretty covered by the look of it. From qualifying, I was only a little bit ahead of him. He put in some really good laps. So I'm a little bit worried about him. But I should have enough in hand, I think, to cover him off. Going into here, I hear his engine get pretty close, so I let off the brakes a little bit and go a little bit wide, just to make sure he doesn't rear end me. As you can see, he's keeping quite close to me. I keep flicking over and checking the mirrors. And yeah, he's still sticking with me. I keep harping on about it, but my ballast is quite high and it's really makes the car sluggish and not super fun to drive, so just dealing with that. I really struggled through that chicane in both races. Lap 1 down, in lead, and pulling away a little bit, it looks like, so I'm quite happy about that. I've already recorded my feature race commentary, so trying to think of something else to talk about that I didn't talk about there. And one of the things is my view I use in my videos, because a lot of people don't like the VR view or the head motion tracking view. It can be a little disorientating, and to be honest, it's not great in Assetto Corsa. The way they do it, the VR or the view picks up all the little movements in the car, all the little bumps in the road, make the camera shake. It's not like that in VR. Your eyes almost sort of automatically adjust to that, so you don't notice it. But in the video form, it's really distracting and it doesn't look good. Also, the cropping isn't great, the AC outputs. So I'm not super happy with the view that I use, but a lot of people do like seeing the head tracking, and it gives you a good idea of where I'm looking at any one time, or the general area. So I'm not sure what to do about it. I mean, I don't want to turn people away because they can't watch because of motion sickness or whatever, so I might just put out replay views of the cockpit, but that has its own problems. There's no real telemetry that goes with that. There's only the times are a bit wonky and stuff. Some of the apps don't work, so that's not great.
You were suddenly
either.
going outside
And the
toward me, so I
cockpit
checked up,
also
and you
has
were
a
inside. I was like,
shake to it in the
damn
replays, which is really annoying. So I don't know what to do. If you guys have a preference, I would appreciate you telling me in the comments. Do you prefer like a replay cockpit view, or do you like me to stick with a VR head tracking view? my preference is the head tracking. I think it adds more than not having it. You really get to see what I'm doing while I'm driving. I really like that, but if it's turning people away, then I might have to change it. I might even consider doing 2 versions of the race each week. So a live view with my head tracking and everything, and a replay view with just the car. I don't mind doing that. It will split views, but I don't really care about view counts, whatever. That will give people more options. It will be more editing for me, but not that much more. So just let me know in the comments what you prefer personally, and I'll see if there's a big bias one way or the other. I'll just think about it. Like I said, no solution is great. They all have their drawbacks, but I'd be interested in your thoughts. So anyway, we're just finishing lap 3. We've pulled out a bit of a gap to Servetus here. What's that? 2 seconds?
Second.
So he's sort of hanging on, but he's struggling. I just turned my fastest lap there, so...
Sorry.
I'm really just going through the motions at the moment in my driving, just trying to hit my marks and not make any too big errors. I think if I just drive my line and don't make any big errors, I'll be fine. Nurburgring's an interesting track. For me personally, I like it. It's got some pretty hard corners to get right. I mean, it looks simple, but they can be quite hard to judge sometimes. And I was definitely struggling to get them right this time. The last time we were here, I had a much easier time with it, for whatever reason. But this time I was struggling to hit my marks properly. Especially those, that corner going onto that long back straight. I kept thinking I was going to mess up, and I kept being super cautious there, trying not to run wide or spin out. Sorry, my voice is going a little bit. Like I said, I've already recorded my feature race commentary, and that in itself is about a month's worth of talking for me already, so it's a bit stressful on my voice. That corner as well, I kept getting wrong into the Mercedes section there. I kept feeling the back end was going to slip out, and I couldn't put the power down as I wanted. I mean, I'm still in the lead, so I can't complain. And also, I may be wrong, but I think Servetus is just slipping back a little bit more. He's holding on quite well, but he hasn't got the extra few tenths or whatever to just keep up with me. If he had managed to stay in my draft, I think it would be a bit of a closer battle, but he's just fallen back. Looks like I got my tyre pressures right there, so that's good. They're all in the green. I'm not sure, as you can see there in the race essentials app on the far right at the bottom, it displays the optimal pressures for the tyres you're using. I think it pulls that right from the game files themselves. I'm not sure how it calculates it, but I've already just assumed that it's right, and I use that as my target for tire pressures, so hopefully they're right. Seems to be working out for me. For a while now, I've been running with my rear ARB at 1. It does make the car more lively, but it also makes you a bit faster. But I think with this extra ballast, it's starting to really punish the rear tires. So for this race and probably going forward for the rest of the season, I'm probably going to be using a 0 rear ARB just to settle the rear down and eliminate some of the tire wear at the rear, because it was getting to be quite a disparity between front and rear. So where are we? Finishing lap 6. The cap's only at 3.5 seconds there, so that's not too bad for Servetus, doing well. Looks like he's comfortably beating Maestro behind him, and Maestro is comfortably beating Piker, so there's not really a battle going on anywhere, unfortunately. A bit of a boring race for everyone, it looks like. I don't mind a boring race here. With my mindset going in, I really wasn't looking forward to the race to begin with. I wasn't feeling it. So I'm just happy to turn laps and get it over with. Get a win under my belt and get on to the next one.
Sorry.
Still keeping my times reasonably consistent, so that's good. Oh, looks like Servetus just set his fastest lap, so I guess fuel burning off is helping him there.
Not really.
Oh, that was a good turn one for me. Oh my god, it's so slow, look at that. Terrible. It's not actually slow, I mean it's about as fast as you could take it. Under the circumstances it just looks and feels very slow. And it looks like Kurt turned up again this week, Kurt J. Mac. But he was in the other heat with Cone, so I didn't get to see him. So make sure to go check out his video as well. He drives very cautiously, understandably. It's quite stressful driving online with other players for when you don't do it often, so...
I'm getting no grip out of my car.
Sounds like Incarcerant's struggling.
Yeah, when I don't need the grip.
I don't really get it. A lot of these guys in the league love drifting and stuff. I'm not into drifting.
Wait, who was that directed at? I'm not being the feature race.
I don't get Maestro either. He's so ridiculously good at dirt. But he just can't seem to get his head around. Like normal track racing, I don't understand it. It should be a lot easier than dirt, in my mind. I mean, rally is so difficult. It should be a walk in the park for him, but I guess not. Oh, it looks like this is the final lap, so actually still turning a good time. Oh, no. Never mind, there it goes. Looks like I'm in just get it home mode at the moment. So, come up to the chicane for the last time. Don't mess it up, please. Okay, there we go. Very good. So, yes. There is a heat race in the bag onto the feature. I will see you there.